In this course we will look at the different types of WAN connectivity options available in DrayTek routers. Supported WAN connectivity options include ADSL2, VDSL2, LTE, Ethernet, Wi-Fi WAN and optic fiber. WAN options available vary depending on the router model and type. Single WAN DSL routers can have either ADSL or VDSL as the primary WAN interface. Some of the models in this category are the VIGA 130 and the VIGA 2762 series routers. Dual WAN routers such as the VIGA 2862 series support ADSL, VDSL, Ethernet and LTE WAN connectivity options. The higher end router, the VIGA 3900, also supports an optic fiber connection by the addition of an SFP fiber module. In the hands-on workshop sessions, we configure and test LTE WAN connectivity as well as Wi-Fi WAN, where wireless routers connect to the internet through a Wi-Fi hotspot, such as a mobile phone or 4G Wi-Fi modem. The modern business world relies heavily on internet access for email, website access, VoIP, marketing and so on. In this regard, DrayTek routers fulfill the requirements for maximum network reliability and uptime by providing features such as WAN load balancing, failover and VPN load balancing, as well as providing hardware redundancy. This workshop discusses WAN load balancing configuration options, including the use of session-based load balancing to aggregate two separate WAN connections to achieve higher internet speeds. Different failover modes are also covered, including detection of WAN failure and how this affects the speed of failover. The hands-on workshop in this session includes exercises to configure and test session-based load balance mode, as well as an exercise to configure WAN failover. ARP detect and ping detect modes are also used to test differences in WAN failover. This workshop continues from the previous workshop where we looked at WAN, load balance and failover. We now look at another aspect of network reliability by providing router hardware redundancy. DrayTek call this high availability. Here we can have two or more routers running in master-slave arrangement or in load sharing mode to ensure the network continues running uninterrupted should the primary router fail. The workshop discusses the operation of the different modes for high availability, which are hot standby and active standby modes. Configuration options for each mode are also covered. In the hands-on workshop exercise, high availability using hot standby mode is set up and tested for hardware failover, demonstrating the rapid recovery with minimum network downtime. In a large network, you may have PCs, IP cameras, network servers, IP phones, etc., which can cause network congestion resulting in poor telephone voice quality, as well as slow response times if all these devices are located in a single local area network. In addition, you may also want to separate work groups for added security. The use of VLANs in DrayTek routers is an easy method to overcome these issues. This workshop looks at what are VLANs and the different types of VLANs that are available in DrayTek routers. These include port-based VLANs and tag-based VLANs. Configuration options are discussed and the hands-on exercises gives you practice in setting up VLANs between a DrayTek VIGA router and an access point using tag-based VLANs. In another exercise, tag-based VLANs are configured between a DrayTek VIGA router and a VIGA switch through a single cable connection. Each of the switch ports belong to a VLAN corresponding to a different workgroup.